So, so you said that the love team lasted for years, no? So, what do you think is the what for you was the best part of being in a love team, or in a, to be paired with somebody in your industry?
I think for everyone, no, one of the things na main benefits ng having a collab team is it captures the audience of the person you're paired with, di ba?
Mm.
They become your supporters also, and they
Mm-mm.
start to root for you, and kumbaga double the people, double the amount of support. Parang ganun.
Oo.
That's one of those things. Plus, you have, especially from the people of that generation, yung mga ka-age nyo, you have their support almost automatically. It's either
Mm-mm.
they like you dahil kinikilig sila, or naiinis sila sa'yo but they wanna watch you. Ganun yung dating eh. Diba? You're either too
Mm-mm.
cheesy na gusto ka, na naaasar sila pero gusto nilang sundan yung mga ginagawa nyo, or you're lovely for them. Dalawa yan, it's a great kind of relationship. So I think number one yun yung benefit talaga ng love team. It's having a second set of fans and
Of
supporters
fan base. Oo,
who
tama.
follow.
Oo. So, what naman is what naman is the your least favorite from it? I mean, if there's any.
Because I started with the fans, I'll go with the fans. The second part na medyo parang pro and con lang to eh, di ba? Yun yung pro. Ang con naman, they become very possessive about
Oh.
the people that they support, no? And they demand that you end up together, and you don't care kung magkasundo kayo o hindi. I'm not talking about me and Cheryl here in Gen. I'm talking about love teams.
Oo, yeah, oo. Oo,
They
totoo
don't
yan,
care
totoo
kung
yan.
ano yung pinagdadaanan nyo o kung ano yung differences nyo. Basta para sa kanila dapat kayo magkatuluyan at kayo dapat magsama dahil kayo yung sinusuportahan nila. And a lot of times, that's a lot of weight, a lot of burden for all of us.
Mm-mm. Totoo. Tama, totoo yan. Totoo yung sinabi mo about, like supporters being too passionate about the love team, na minsan parang nawawala yung parang, guys, love team ito, parang it doesn't have to be real. This is just a real na film. Sometimes,
Yeah.
diba? Also, sometimes naman, like Danielle and I guess Catherine, talagang, kumaga, alam naman nating lahat that they're in a relationship. But sometimes kasi, hindi naman talaga. I mean, like, it's really just work. No? Tama.
And sometimes, not only do they get possessive about the love team, they get possessive about us as individuals, no? Hindi lang isang beses na may mga kasama ako sa Wednesday group na babae na kaibigan ko rin, na minsan nababastos ng fans namin.
Oo.
You know, like they're told off na, wag mong lapitan si Romnick, ganyan. They get really possessive, and really jealous for their own idols or for their own favorite, no? And I understand. I truly do. Pero especially for us when we were teenagers, it can get very disturbing at times. And at other times, medyo nakakapikon. Kasi parang you're just being friends with other people, and you feel that they get hurt because you're being friends with them. So, labo, di ba?
Oo, totoo. Ayan, guys, welcome to, sa mga, ayan oh my gosh, 1,432 viewers, grabe. Okay, for a Sunday, that's a lot ha, kasi ang alam ko, syempre, di ba, mga nagpapahinga na yung mga tao, pero talaga andito sila to watch Romnick. So, guys, welcome to Anung Gawa Mo /Drinks with Denise with Romnick Sarmenta. Please share the stream at marami pa tayong itatanong kay Sir Fred. Oh, tama ba? Sir Fred? Yun ang pangalan mo? Kaya basta yung tatay ni Eloy. Oo, andyan. Yan yung tatay ni Eloy. Okay, so, So, of course, the love team ended, obviously. But,
Sorry.
yeah. Ano yun?
Sa taping po ba kayo ng Too Good to Be True? Hindi po, kakulong lang po ako talaga.
Nakakulong siya? Pinagbigyan lang kami ni Warden. Kasi mabait kami, nakiusap kami, as in special permit. Oo, nasa taping po siya. Okay. So, yun, when the love team ended, did you have a difficult time transitioning from, of course, yun nga, gaya na sabi mo, when you guys were taping or shooting a movie, halos nag-overlap eh. So parang syempre nasanay ka na you were with her. So nagkaroon ba ng problema ikaw from shifting to okay, from now, doing stuff on your own?
Hindi naman kasi even during that time when we were being paired, a lot of other people would try to put me with other actresses as partners pagdating sa television, sa mga television guests. They would pair me with other partners. Several times I would be in TV anthologies na hindi siya yung kasama ko. So they also try to break that monotony. Yeah. And I have a very supportive producer, no, si Boss Robbie. And when he realized na it was time to move on, to put us in separate paths, inalagaan naman niya kami pareho. So he started doing films for Cheryl with other partners, and he started putting me with other people as well. And he was very considerate. He was very helpful. So the transition wasn't really that difficult. Ang naging mahirap na lang siguro was having all these people come up to you and say, bakit si ano kasama mo? Bakit hindi? Like I said, they get very
possessive. Ano mga possessive na mga fans.
And they get very demanding, no? They get very demanding. But I have to admit then, if there was any hardship, I think personally, it was my thinking then na parang, teka muna, hindi ba ako makakalagpas sa ganitong sitwasyon? Hindi ba pwedeng kung talagang sinusuportahan nyo kami at kung talagang pinapanood nyo kami, ma-appreciate nyo yung trabaho namin at hindi yung personal na buhay namin? Because I am, after all, kahit na madaldal ako ngayon at kahit na palabiro ako, I'm a very private person when it comes to my personal life. So, there was a time na I was like, pwede naman akong tumigil na lang. Matigil lang to. Yung ganyan.
Umabot sa ganon.
But I had, very supportive family members, friends in the industry, and I'm not very close to the press, but there are a few of them who found a way to become really close with me. So I had those. They were really nice and very supportive, and it helped.
And okay, when choosing a role during that time, hindi naman naging difficult sa'yo. I mean, like, what were the roles na immediately you wanted to do nung wala ka ng ka-love team?
I never had the chance to say kung ano yung gusto kong gawin. I was fortunate enough na yun nga, since my producer was looking after me, parang he was looking at every submission. Na pagka may mga bagong sinasubmit sa kanyang script, iniisip niya kagad, bagay ba ito kay ganito? There were several. There's just Tony Larcon, there's Ian Veneracion, there's Cesar Montana. We were all in the same space. Nandun din si Garto Versosa, nandun si Michael Locsin at that time, and we were all under Seiko. But in fairness with our producer, Robbie Tan, he would really look at every script and say, hindi, bagay dito si ganito, hindi, para to kay ganito. So, he would just hand us the stories and tell us, gawin mo yan, gagawin natin yan. Kami naman, parang, okay, game, trabaho. Diba? And I enjoyed doing all those projects. And now that I am much more mature, there was one time I was sitting with myself and I was saying, balikan ko nga yung ibang mga characters and movies na ginawa ko because I'm sure I'm going to learn something from that character, from that experience, from that story. So, swerte.
Okay, so speaking of the roles that you took on, I mean, through the years, was there a most like memorable because it's challenging or a role that you've ever done? Sabihin mo, para mapanood ko. Hanapin ko, mapanood ko.
I was always open to playing the role of a gay guy. I was always open to that. So when when Miguel Michel was offered to me, I jumped at it. Sabi ko, sige, gawin mo ito. And I wanted to do it. But right after the film, I had this personal fear na baka ma-identify ako sa ganong klaseng roles and ma-typecast ako. Because they kept saying, ang galing, convincing, sobra siyang convincing that people would actually come up to me and ask, totoo bang bakla ka, you know? And after Miguel Michel, I did a couple of guestings for, I think, Maalala Mo Kaya and another one for another show.
Alam mo, parang napanood nga kita na you play the game.
Yeah.
Oo nga, ang galing.
I think the other one was for Magpakailanman. And then I said at one point, okay, kota na, tama na, ayoko na. And then there was this offer. And it was another gay role. And it was at the time na sabi ko talaga, hindi na, ayoko na. And then the director called me up. Sabi niya, Nick, we've worked together before. And I said, yes, Derek, I know you. Sabi niya, sinulat ko to para sa'yo eh. Sabi niya, it's not the entire show. It's 3 stories. I just want you to do one. Please read it lang. Pagka hindi mo nagustuhan, pagkatapos mong basahin, sige, huwag mong gawin. So, against my own wishes, sabi ko, sige na nga, nahihiya ako kasi in-offer sa akin ng ganun. Binasa ko. And then, pagpuklat ko ng first 3 pages of the script, sabi ko, uy, lakas ng tama. Ang sarap sa gusto kong gawin. One last time, sabi ko. And then that gave me the 1999 Asia's Television Awards Best Actor in Singapore. So, it's one of those things na parang, I didn't do it for that. Hindi ko naman alam na ipapasok nila. Actually, wala mas silang plano ipasok yata dun sa awards. But it won. It gave me an award. And it's not memorable for me because it gave me an award. It was memorable kasi inayawan ko siya eh. And then when I was doing the project with the people I worked with the director, with Tita Nita Blanca, it was just so wonderful an experience. Ang sarap lang niya sa dibdib. Mabigat siyang iyakan. Pero ang ganda ng mga truths na pinag-usapan dun sa mga eksena. So, I just found myself liking that character so much and understanding where he's coming from. Na when it won an award, parang sabi ko, ang laking hiya ko lang sa sarili ko na hinindihan ko pa ito nung umpisa.
Hinindihan mo siya. Wait, this is Miguel and Michelle, tama?
No, this is, it was a special for GMA's teleseries entitled Bakla.
Oh, okay. Parang, paano ko hahanapin yun? Baka mag-type ko. Mahirapan ako. Teka, paging mga friends sa GMA. Baka bigay sa akin. Baka may copy sila. Bigay sa akin, di ba? Okay. Pero tama, alam.
Have a copy.
Who?
I think Sir Joey Abacan of GMA should have a copy.
Diyos ko, hindi ko siya kaya. Dadaan ko kay Omar. Sasabihin ko kay Omar, baka naman, basuhin mo please. Gusto ko panoorin yung classmate. Sabihin ko sa kanya. Okay. Pero hindi, pero totoo. Okay, sorry ha. Marami nag-hello dito sa baba. Ayan, meron pang isa. Parang familiar ka po. Ako o siya? Sino sa amin? Siya o ako? Si Romnick Sarmenta siya eh. Kaya siya familiar. Tatay siya ni Eloy. Sa Too Good to Be True. Ayan, may mga nakakatawa. Meron ako nakita habang nagsasalita ka dito. May mga theories dito. Ayan, user 151872251. Hindi ako taga-perpetual. Hindi ako dun pumasok. UST ako eh. Nag-UST ako. Doon ako gumraduate. Ay, totoo ba? Wait, anong course sa UST? Ha? Kafa?
Kafa. College of Architecture and Fine Arts.
Maganda ang ano nyo eh. Maganda ang inyong uniform. Actually, pareho tayo. Ano?
Maganda ang uniform ng girls.
Ay!
Pero yung sa akin, mukha kaming high school students. Puting polo, black na slacks, tapos black shoes.
Hoy, wag kayo sa amin. Mukha kami taga Central 1. AB kami. Yung kulay blue. Pero hindi, maganda. Ginawa ko pumili ako ng tela na maganda. Kaya parang, hindi siya yung parang hindi siya yung tawag dito? Nagkukulubot ng madali. What do you think is the misconception about you as an actor? Or mas komportable ka bang sagutin yung misconception about you as a person or an actor? Ikaw?
It reflects on both. It reflects on
Sige,
both.
sige. Yun na lang. Oo.
One of the things na common for all of us who do this line of work in this industry, dahil kami yung nakikita sa screen, dahil kami yung gumaganap sa iba't ibang roles, at dahil kami yung mas tangible para sa kanila kaysa dun sa mga nagsusulat ng storya o dun sa mga nagdidirehe sa amin. They have a tendency to think that it is because what they see, it must be true in real life. And pag may lumabas na negative issues tungkol sa amin, I think somehow nai-influence yung memory nila ng false information ng mga napapanood nila sa amin. Since I was a teenager, I have always been called babaero. And I have been paired with so many people. I have been talked about seeing so many people. Some of them were true. A lot of them were not. And I just never found any reason to correct it. So, pinabayaan ko lang. Hinahayaan ko lang. And there is an ongoing joke, even to this day, among us from that entertainment. Pagka and B saw this, and I started telling her about it afterwards. Nag-guest kami one time sa isang online show din, sa Zoom naman. And sino pinakamaraming naging girlfriend? And everybody just said, si Romnick, sabi ko dyan. Tapos sabi ko na lang, yun na lang.
Yun na lang. Ganun, key. Basta you know naman what's true, no?
Yeah, and also those people who were tied up with me and were being involved with me. I have always been shy around other actresses, in general. In fact, B has this experience with me, and a lot of my friends would be able to vouch for it na hindi ako humahalik sa artistang babae.
Talaga?
Hindi ako unang bumalik.
Ikaw ang beso? Beso, ganyan.
Hindi ako beso. Sa lalaki minsan. Hindi, joke.
Oh my God! Asan na yung kaibigan ko? Dapat papanood nito.
Kasi nga ayoko yung feeling na forced sila to greet me with a kiss dahil dahil mas matanda ako or whatever. Ayoko. I want them to be comfortable with the way they treat me, with the way they exchange an interaction with me. I've always been like that, even when I was a kid. And I would always, if ever I end up having a conversation with anyone on the set, it would always be in the middle of everybody else. I would never talk to my co-actors inside the confines of a standby area, and I would never share a room with the opposite gender. Sa standby. Lalabas ako. Kasi sa akin, parang bakit sa kwarto dahil kailangan nila magbihis ako, kaya ako magbihis kahit saan eh. But people don't know that.
Okay.
They would always think that you would take the advantage, and I just never found any reason why I should correct it because I know better.
Grabe. Tama. Galing-galing naman. Okay. Totoo iya. Okay. So, you've been in the industry for so long. I'm pretty sure there's something about this industry that you really, really like. So, what is it? I mean, what is it in this industry that, although na-mention mo earlier na parang there was a time na parang, okay, ayoko na. Diba? Parang medyo, kasi, diba, if there's anything, yun nga, yung parang the pressure ng fans na, okay, maging ganito ka, kahit hindi ganun. But, what is it in showbiz that you lasted this long?
I think show business itself is kind of very chaotic, no? But the acting profession is something that I enjoyed because of the number of creative people that you meet. From everyone has an idea. When you're working on creating a story and telling a story, lahat sila may input. And that's wonderful to me. Na lahat nag-iisip ng ikagaganda ng storya, lahat may gustong ibahagi or i-share or iambag sa ipapaganda ng kwento. The number of people that you work with who are not only creative but are also very kind. I have seen the most gentle of people sa katauhan ng mga kontrabida. Sila yung most misunderstood. Usually, sila yung pinakaayaw ng tao dahil kontrabida sila palagi. But these are some of the the most gentle, the most genuine, the kindest people that you will meet on the set. Minsan yung bida pa yung medyo mas sungit in real life.
Kasi...
pero ganun yung na-experience ko growing up and being with them. Yung mga totoong very passionate na director, why they want to do this, why they tell the story. A lot of them, hindi ito trabaho lang. This is something that they really like to do. And I have grown in love with my work because of that. Yun yata yung gusto ko. Yung exposure sa dami ng taong pwede mong makausap at may matutunan ka. At yung mga taong pwede mong maging kaibigan or pwede mong maambagan ng kahit papaano in your own way. The fact that this industry doesn't come with age restrictions or class restrictions or pinag-aralan or whatever status it is you have in life, whether mayaman ka o mahirap, may asawa ka o wala, matalino ka o hindi, ang requirement lang is that you are passionate about it and that you respect the people that you are working with. And if you have that, ang dami mong kasama. Ang dami mong mapipick upan, matututunan, ang dami mong makikita, ang dami mong makikilala, and ang dami mong pwedeng tulungan din in your own way.
Giving back, no? Okay, you mentioned earlier na medyo, yun nga, parang aside from being, you know, some of the fans being so possessive, yeah, what is, ano naman, I mean, like, what is your least favorite thing about being in this industry?
It's the biases of others, really, and the misconception of others. May prevalent thought na pagka-artista ka, hindi ka pwedeng magkaroon ng personal moments. Otherwise, suplado ka lang. Hindi ka pwede maka-experience ng mga bagay na hindi maganda sa buhay dahil otherwise pabaya ka lang or hindi ka pwedeng makitang pagod kasi baka addict ka lang. Alam mo yun, yung ang bilis, pinakamadali kami husgahan na tao siguro dahil they have the tendency to feel na dahil araw-araw kami nasa harap nila sa loob ng bahay nila sa pamamagitan ng television, kilala nila kami. I have nothing against anyone and I appreciate the familiarity, but at the same time, parang hindi ka pwede to spend a moment with yourself in public. And I regret that. I regret that part. They do not see you as another person who needs his own space and time every now and then, but that they see you as a public property, which I have always tried to correct. Sinasabi ko palagi, hindi ho, public figure po is different from public property. Ang public property ay yung mga parks, yung mga upuan sa Manila Zoo, yan, public property. Yung public urinals, lahat ho, pwedeng gumamit. Pero kami po, public figure. Kilala kami sa public, pero wala pong nagmamayari sa amin, di ba? It's one of those. And siguro, it's the over-glorification of our work. Ayaw ko din yung iisip ng iba na, ay hindi, mataas yan kasi artista yan. Hindi ho, trabador din po kami. Empleyado din kami. We're working just like you. And if it happens na mas kilala kami dahil sa trabaho namin, yun dahil napapanood kami sa TV tsaka sa mga sinihan. Pero wala po tayong pinagkaiba. Trabador tayo lahat. You know?
And grabe. Go ahead. Sorry.
Just to have the same amount of respect and regard for every person in any industry and for others.
Oo. Ayan, basahin natin. Maganda yung sinabi ng mga tao dito. Ayan, actually may tanong si Eric F. Sevilla. Meron pa po bang dream role ang Sir Romnick Sarmenta? Meron pa ba?
Hindi ko alam kung dream role eh. Siguro dream stories. Meron pa akong mga kwento na paputol-putol pa sa utak ko na gusto kong ikwento, yung ganun. Pero hindi ko.
So you want to write din? I I mean, you want to write a movie someday or a TV series. Something like
B and
that.
I have always been talking about it. We've
Oh, go
created.
ahead! Diyos ko, dahil, ayan pala eh. Kasama mo na pala si B. Go ahead. Oo nga. Okay yan. Maganda yan. Partners in life, partners in business. Wow. Okay yan.
About it. I don't know. I feel that there are some stories na I would like to try and develop on my own, and then have her read. And then there are some that I feel that we should write together. And there are some that I want to be part of na gusto ko siya nagsulat. Ganun. Wala lang. I really don't have a dream role. I think the dream now is to be able to tell a story that means something for everyone.
Tama. Oo, kasi parang, I think, you know, I mean, in the span of years na naging artista ka, I'm pretty sure you have already done so much. So, parang, ngayon, stories naman talaga ang hahanap-hanapin mo. Diba? Okay. Eto, what advice can you give those who are, you know, budding actors? Ayan, kunyari, mga artista na sila, but, you know, freshies, yung mga bago, who would like to stay in this industry as long as you. Hindi hanggang ngayon, nandito pa. O, di ba? Sobrang bankable. Ayan, nakakulong nga lang. Pero, alam mo yun? Oo. Yan, Marami na yan, lalaya na yan. Basta, galingan mo lang, ha? Kumuha ka na ng bagong attorney.
Miss Denise, naka 24-23 ka na.
Ano?
Yun o, taas.
Oh my God! 2,120! Ang galing! Diba? Guys, thank you so much sa mga nandyan. Hello po. Welcome to Anung Gawa Mo and Drinks with Denise featuring Romnick Sarmenta. Siyempre, ang ganda ng usapan natin. Hindi ko na namamalayan. Meron na palang close to 2.5 na nanonood sa atin. Sorry. Hello po. Hi. Hello. Naligo po kami. Ayan. Oo. So, ayun. So, yun nga. What advice can you give all these, but starting, you know, people who are starting to have their foot on this showbiz thing, ayan. Anong advice mo sa kanila to last that long like you? This industry, this crazy showbiz world.
I think it should apply in everything, no? Whatever it is that you desire to do, whatever it is that you are passionate about, whatever it is that you want to get yourself into, just be in it for the right reason. Number one, just be in it for the right reason. Kung tabi-tabi sa iba, no? If you feel that I'm being preachy, it's because I am a father. Sorry, tatay ako. I would say the same thing to all my children every single day that they ask me. Kung gusto niyo pasukin itong negosyo na to, itong trabaho na to, itong industriya na to, go ahead. Pero number one, huwag niyo pababayaan pag-aaral niyo. Not because I believe that the education system is the best. No. But because it is something that you achieve for yourself. Number one. Number two, it's good to be educated about the right things. And experiences in life will always educate you further. This is a good industry to learn. This is a good industry to grow in. I would always say that. But this industry also has its own monsters. May sarili din siyang mga dark side, dark alleys, darkness. No? Marami ring tao dito na malalaman mo hindi mo kakampi. Marami ring tao dito na iligaw ka. Just like any other industry or any other venture that you go into. But that's why I say, be in it for the right reason. No? Kung gusto mong umarte, dahil mahal mo yung craft, dahil mahal mo yung pag-arte, dahil mahal mo yung pagkakwento ng storya, dahil mahal mo yung paglilikha ng character, dahil mahal mo yung mga taong nakaka-appreciate ng trabaho mo, at dahil mahal mo yung mga taong na-apektuhan ng trabaho mo. Hindi dahil sisikat ka, hindi dahil yayaman ka. Kasi yung sikat, mawala yan. Yung pera, mauubos yan. At pagka dumating ka dun sa point na yun lang ang tinitingnan mo at nawala yun, masisira ka. So wag yun. Hindi yun ang kasamang batayan.
Na-amaze na lang, hindi na nakapagsalita. Ayan, ang dami mo nagko-comment, ang pogi na, matalino pa. Ayan, thanks idol, dami daw nila natutunan. Totoo, grabe. Di ba para tong para tong nagte-TED Talk, Para nag-TED Talk na si Romnick dito. Sa mga gustong pumasok sa ayan sabi ni dito, kaibigan ko, nakakagwapo, lalo na pagka-eloquent. Tama, diba?
I think dala yan ng katandaan.
Sinisi sa edad. Huwag mo sisihin sa edad. Hindi totoo yan. Kasi maraming may edad ngayon na hindi pa rin nagmamature. Huwag na tayo magsalita. Okay. Ayun, I guess, ito actually, yung next question ko, I think you already mentioned it na rin naman. Kasi yung advice mo sana for people who want to enter this industry. Yun, nabanggit mo na rin kanina na, yun nga, this industry has its perks and definitely has its monsters. So, kailangan you're in it for the right reason talaga. I guess just with anything, diba? I mean, any work, any passion that you have, kailangan medyo maganda talaga yung nasa isip mo, hindi agad yung, ay, kikita kasi ako dito, magiging sikat ako. Kasi talagang, hindi talaga siya mag-work kapag ganun. Mag-work man, pero sobrang parandalian lang, diba? At hindi ka rin, dun, kumbaga, remember ka ng tao because of that, not because of, diba, what you've been doing. Hindi gaya ni Romnick, Diyos ko, marami tayong memorable experiences kay Romnick. Hindi dahil sa, hindi dahil sa mga pangit na nega na news. Parang wala akong naririnig na gano'n. Galing-galing.
Meron din naman yata, may mga negative news din. Pero, pagka kasi...
Pero wag na natin pag-usapan yan. Ayun na yan. Pag nakakulong ka lang nga, Kaya
na lang. Tayo ko nasabi.
Pinagbabayaran mo na nga. Okay na yan. Ito na lang. What do you still, of course, sana naman may spare time ka naman, may free time ka naman. I mean, what do you do on your free time naman?
Para dun sa part ng show mo na Anung Gawa Mo, bukod po sa trabaho na to, nagtuturo din ako sa Trinity University of Asia. Nagtuturo ako ng broadcasting and communication sa subjects na writing dramatic material for broadcasting, tapos sa communication naman behavioral and social change communication. Nagtuturo din ako ng art appreciation, saka ng introduction to broadcasting and emerging media.
Grabe! Hindi spare time yun Trabaho rin yun Pwede ka bumalik pala dito para explain yung ginagawa.
On my spare time, I try not to have spare time too much. I love spending every time I can with all my children. From Abija Zaki, Bodana, Nerel, Yuela, and Raza, and of course, my Barbara, my B. I try to spend as much time with them. Hindi ako mahilig lumabas as a person, hindi ko palalabas talaga. But I love spending time with them, and if they want to step out and if they want to go somewhere, I would love to go with them. Yun lang. We have some moments that we spend on reflecting, some moments to spend on just mulling over things, thinking of what happened, how can it teach us, what lessons we can get out of it. May nagtanong, address ko lang si user 151-87251, Sir Nick, born again Christian. In general, I think everyone who follows Christ is a Christian. So I would say yes, I am a Christian. I am not born again. I was born Catholic and I will die Catholic. But I am a Christian.
Okay. Ayan. Pero hindi kapag yayain ko kayo, dapat mag-coffee. Diyos ko, kami ni Barbara, talagang Barbara, kami ni Barbara, kami ni B, alam mo, tagal na kami nag-uusap pero never pa kaming nag-meet nagme-meet. As in, like, hindi pa kami nagme-meet personally. So, I
magkape
guess...
tayo minsan.
Ha?
Magkape tayo minsan.
Oo, yan. Ayun na nga. Ito nga. Ito na nga. Yan ang sinasabi ko. Yan ang sasabihin ko. Pag nakalaya ka na dyan, magkape tayo.
Sabi yung bukas yung pinto. Tatakbo na tayo na. Hindi, biro lang.
Oh, God! Nakala ko naman sa takas talaga siya. Ang galing talaga, artista. Kahit ako, nanaloko. Okay, sige, wait lang. Ito, malapit na to. Ayan, so, ito na, andito na tayo. Promote everything that you wanna promote. Of course, kung ano yung ginagawa mo ngayon, ilang episodes na lang ba, promote mo na. And kung ano pang meron dyan, promote mo na. Go!
Marami pa pong episodes na darating kung titignan.
Yay!
Kung gaano karami ang episodes namin. Kung hindi ako nagkakamali, 130 ang episodes.
Yay!
Sa ngayon, kung hindi ako nagkakamali, nasa 30 pa lang yata ang naka-upload.
Yes,
so,
hindi. Ano na kayo? Nasa 30... kung hindi ako nakakamali, 32.
Mabilis yung pag-upload. Kasi nang isang araw lang ako nag-check nung 30 pa.
Hindi. Kakapanood ko lang kanina nung episode na wala ka dun eh. Pero yung episode na yun yung parang nag-attend sila nung parang event. Tapos nag-dance sila doon. Yun. Inupdate talaga yun.
Kung susunod doon, makikita mong tinatanong ko yung anak ko kung ano nangyari sa sayawan.
Ano mo? Shhh! Kahit ano, spoil mo naman eh. Ayun, so...
Nakawa ko kay Tom Holland eh. Gusto ko yung spoilers na joke.
Okay, wait. So, what we're talking about, of course, is Too Good to Be True, which is showing on both Netflix and I Want. Alam ko, I Want TFC. Kasi nanonood talaga ako. So, humabol kayo. Kasi nasa episode 31, 32 pa lang sila.
Actually, hindi ko po kabisado lahat. Check nyo lang yung mga posts and stories namin ng mga bahagi ng show na yon. Alam ko, pinost namin lahat ng avenues kung saan pinapalabas ang and we're grateful na sinusuportahan nyo kami. Kung manonood kayo sa Netflix, you have a 48-hour advantage dun sa ibang platforms, no? Kung manonood naman kayo sa I Want TFC, you have a 72-hour advantage dun sa iba. Yung accounts doon, okay lang din. Dahil hindi lang kayo na 2 araw, 3 araw, mapapanood niyo pa rin yung mga napanood nila.
Ayan, sabi ni Eric F. Sevilla, Kapamilya Channel and TV5A to Z rin. Ayan. Thank you for updating us. Ang galing. Ayun, so aside from Netflix, aside from I Want TFC, ayan, eto daw, sabi ni Eric. Thank you, Eric. Ayan, so, anything other than Too Good to Be True? I mean, where can they find you on social media? Social media ka ba? Instagram, Facebook?
I have social media accounts, pero hindi po siya masyadong ina-update. I have the Romnick Sarmenta page on Facebook, but lately it's been, because of politics, it's been full of negative comments. So, okay lang.
Ay, nakahayaan na yan natin sila.
I have personal accounts, and when I say personal accounts, you are most definitely welcome to follow. Hindi lang po ako talaga. Hindi dahil suplado ko, pero hindi po talaga ako pala check ng Facebook kasi hindi ako mabilis mag-add ng mga tao. Same lang for, if you search my name here in Kumu, it's the same name I use in all my social media na personal. So, they're there.
Romnick Sarmenta, thank you so much for being here!
Thank you so much for hang out with you and share these things. I hope huwag kang madadala. And,
of course hindi. Sobrang hindi, talaga. Pwede ba i-guest para pag-usapan natin yung pagiging guro mo, pagiging teacher mo, kung gusto mo. Nakalaya ka na dyan. But thank you very much.
Thank you. And dun po sa 3,246 na katawang...
Oh my God! Grabe!
Sorry, 3,248. Thank you very much.
Diba?
3,250. Hindi tayo matatapos. Thank you.
Hindi tayo matatapos. Ayun.